FishTankTV.com, Fish Tank people, everybody out there, what's up? This is Brogan, Bros Aquatic Universe. So, coming at you guys with Species Sunday. Yep, it's a Friday, but I wanted to do this last Sunday, didn't get a chance to, and I can't wait until this Sunday, so I'm doing it right now. Alright, so here's what I want to talk about today, right? This guy right here. They're fast little suckers, so I'll try to stay on them and whatnot, but these are Forktail blue eye rainbows. I forgot the scientific name, so I'm not even going to try to say it, but they're cool, man. They are rainbows, but they're a smaller version. This is about as big as they'll get. You know, they probably get a little bit bigger, actually. You know, just a little bit longer, a little bit more fuller. But that's about it. I mean, they're really going to look about this size the rest of their, you know, that's how big they'll get. And about 2 inches is the max on these guys. And they're really cool looking, though. I got these guys, you know, because I really wanted some rainbows and some cool looking fish. And it was like all there was like the tetras, you know, all this stuff. It was like all this generic stuff that I didn't want. You know, I wanted something like different. And, you know, I couldn't get the Big Bosemani rainbows in this 30-gallon. So I just got, so I was like, oh, okay, I saw these guys. And I was like, right on, this is awesome. But, yeah, so I got these guys, man. So they're a great alternative. You know, if you got a smaller tank or whatever and you want some cool exotic fish and, you know, something that's not going to take up a lot of space, man, these guys are great. They're from Papua New Guinea. They're only actually found like one place down there, like one little delta, I think is where they're at. River delta. But I guess they're still quite common. So they're pretty neat. Breeding wise, I'm actually hoping these guys will breed. You want to have, for good breeding, you want about 2 to 3 males for every about 8 to 10 females. So if you have more than that, you know, they could become aggressive towards a female and could end up harming her. So this way it reduces aggression and you get more eggs. So, and that's the other thing, they don't lay like a big batch of eggs. They'll lay about, you know, an egg or 2 a day. And the female reproduces eggs every 24 hours, lays eggs every 24 hours. So you get about 1 to 2 eggs every day. But the thing is, so you get about 1 to 2 eggs a day. You don't get a big batch. So the only, like, which is good sometimes, but for me, you know, like in this community tank, I would rather have them lay one big batch, just because then I'd probably have a better chance of the eggs and stuff making it. You know, because I've got an angel, I've got, you know, Corys, plecos, you know, my gourami. So who knows what'll happen, but so anyways, so that's the breeding. They also do this really cool stuff, the males. I don't know if I can get a good shot of like the males. They'll stick their fins out. It looks really cool. They almost look like a cichlid, you know, like a dwarf cichlid or something. But it's really sweet, man. Let's see if we can get him. Dang it, I don't know if he's gonna do it. Trying to like, no. But they're really cool. And what they'll do when they're mating and stuff is they'll spin around. They'll like, so these two guys would just sit there and like spin around each other. And it's really cool with their fins all up and stuff, and they'll know like reverse direction and then reverse direction. It's trippy looking. It's really cool though. So it's really neat. But yeah, so they're really cool fish, man. Blue eye forktail rainbows. And the other thing, you can tell if they're really good quality by their eyes. If they've got the blue eyes, you know, the better the blue, the darker the blue almost, you know, the shinier. Doesn't always have to be darker, but you know, if you see an eye that's really, really blue, that's a good quality fish. Like this female right here is a really good quality fish. So the bluer the eyes, the better. A lot of times fish stores sell really crappy ones that don't have any blue in their eyes. You want to make sure that they have blue in their eyes. If they don't have blue in their eyes, don't buy them. So, but yeah, really cool stuff, man. Yeah. So, a couple other things. If you guys were wondering why this is all that I have when I'm running CO2 is just this power head for surface agitation, it's because I'm in my room and all my air pumps are just too loud, and so I don't run them. I don't run air stones. I hate myself for it, but at the same time, I don't really have a choice because I gotta sleep. Maybe I'll get some earplugs someday or something, I don't know. But at the same time though, it's kind of cool to have a tank without an air stone. I do feel bad for the fish, but it doesn't seem to me like that it really bothers them. But I do keep my eye out for it. So, but that's why I needed a quiet alternative to an air stone. And I'm not saying to do that because it is tricky, and I don't even know if it's going to work yet. It hasn't been proven yet, so still checking it out. Hoping that this is enough surface agitation. I don't know that it is. It's not quite as much as I would like to see, but we'll just have to see if it works or not. So, yeah, and I think something's wrong with my CO2. I don't know. It's bubbling, but nothing's coming out of the air stone. So, we'll have to see. So, anyways, yeah. Fish tank people, fishtank.com. Laters.